What if I told you that some of your memories, clear as day, never actually happened? This is the Mandela effect. And once you notice it, reality will never feel the same again. Let's start with a classic, the Berenstain Bears. You know, those lovable bears with a treehouse teaching us life lessons. Many of you are probably picturing the name right now, Berenstein bears with an E, but here's the thing, it's always been Berenstain with an A. Check your bookshelves, look it up online, you'll see. How can so many people share the same vivid yet incorrect memory? That's the million-dollar question. Some theories suggest parallel universes, glitches in the matrix, even time travelers messing with the past. The term Mandela effect itself comes from a very specific example. Many people vividly remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s. They can recall news reports, funeral footage, the whole 9 yards. But in reality, Mandela was released from prison in 1990 and lived until 2013. This shared false memory was so widespread that it sparked a whole discussion about how our minds work and whether reality is as stable as we think. The Berenstain Bears is just the tip of the iceberg. There are countless other examples of the Mandela effect, each one more baffling than the last. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew, because the Mandela effect is about to blow your mind. Let's move on to another icon, the Monopoly Man. You know, the dapper gentleman with the top hat, the mustache, and the monocle? Well, here's the kicker, he never wore a monocle. Go ahead, Google it. Look at any official Monopoly board game, any image you can find. The Monopoly Man, whose real name is Rich Uncle Pennybags, by the way, has never sported a monocle. Yet, so many people remember it vividly. They can describe the glint of the lens, the way it sat on his face. It's a clear, distinct memory, but it's wrong. This example challenges our understanding of how memory works. We tend to think of our memories as recordings, but they're more like reconstructions. Perhaps these aren't just simple memory errors, but glimpses into alternate realities. Chapter 3, the Fruit of the Loom Phantom Cornucopia. Fruit of the Loom, a brand we all know with its iconic logo of, well, fruit. But here's where things get weird. Many people distinctly remember a cornucopia overflowing with fruit in that logo, except it was never there. The Fruit of the Loom logo has always been just that, a simple arrangement of fruit. No cornucopia, no basket, just the fruit. And yet the internet is full of people swearing they remember seeing it, drawing it, even describing it in detail. Our brains, always looking for patterns and connections, may have simply filled in the missing detail, creating a false memory that feels completely real. Perhaps in some parallel dimension, Fruit of the Loom did indeed embrace the cornucopia in all its glory. Chapter 4, Pikachu, I choose you to explain your tale. Let's journey now to the world of Pokémon, where we encounter our next Mandela effect mystery, Pikachu's tail. Everyone's favorite electric rodent with its yellow fur, rosy cheeks, and black-tipped tail. Hold on a second, if you're picturing a black tip on Pikachu's tail, you've been hit by the Mandela effect. Pikachu's tail has always been, and I can't believe I'm saying this, entirely yellow. No black tip, no stripes, just a solid yellow tail. How could so many people misremember such a prominent detail? Some theories suggest that our brains are conflating Pikachu's design with other Pokemon, like its evolution, Raichu, which does have a black tip on its tail. Others point to the numerous fan art depictions of Pikachu with a black-tipped tail, suggesting that these images may have seeped into our collective memory. Or maybe in an alternate timeline, Pikachu rocked a black-tipped tail, and some of us are picking up on that residual energy. Outro, stay curious. The truth is blurry, and that's what makes it fascinating. Welcome to Verified Genius, where facts get weird and weird gets interesting. Subscribe for more things that don't quite add up, but make you think twice.